Ally.
Brianna.
Brianna.
Brianna. Oh, shoot.
All right, let's start.
All right. Hi,
Yeah,
Brianna.
introduce yourself. This is our first episode.
All right, y'all. This is my first episode. This is the A Respected Broad podcast.
No,
I'm
say it with
super.
more authority. A respected broad.
Look at you.
A respected broad podcast.
Where my respect is everything, okay? I'm Ally G. And I have a very, 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 very close and important guest on my very first podcast. It's my best friend.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. What do you want to be called? Because you won't let
Bree?
me call you.
Don't call me Brianna. It's Bree.
Let me tell y'all something. I've been calling Bree Brianna all weekend because she been getting on my nerves.
Let me tell y'all something. I just made the most irresponsible
Tell it.
decisions of my life. Oh no, I'm not gonna tell them.
You can tell it. We're big girls. You done brought it up.
I quit my job, man. Right before I came out here, I just quit that
The
motherfucker.
day I
The
came
day she
and got
came
her.
got me, I quit that motherfucker, and I don't feel bad. So I just been living life.
Chill.
Anywho, let's get to it. What we talking about?
Bree is doing my podcast for me.
I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Because I'm very, very nervous.
I listen to podcasts all the freaking time. And I talk a lot, so.
Yes. Well, we're going to get into our first little seggy. It is about relationships. What do relationships mean to you?
Were you finished?
Okay, yes. That was room for you to answer.
Relationships, like this morning, like I was talking to my sister, it's more about like the role. A relationship is like a role, you know? It's kind of like every relationship is basically the same. It's just that when you're sleeping with someone, that's more of an intimate relationship, and the rest are like platonic. But ultimately, you as a person should already be a good person, and you should already go into relationships treating people the way that you want to be treated, you know?
Yeah.
And so I don't feel like I don't even know how to really explain it. Like I don't feel like people cherish relationships for the right reasons.
I think people try. I'll give slight benefit of the doubt. Some people try, and then it swings left and then does a real hard zigzag.
Yeah.
It's not.
I mean, but if you're doing everything that you can do, like that's you as a person. Like I'm showing up, I'm giving the effort, I'm doing everything that I can do. If you cannot reciprocate that to me, that's not, like that's not your fault. And I feel like when we say what do relationships mean, it's kind of like people automatically go to boyfriend and girlfriend, but a relationship could literally be
platonic relationships.
Yeah, everything doesn't have to be about fucking. Like people make relationships about fucking. Like just because you're fucking somebody don't mean y'all in a relationship. So exactly. So I feel like you should work on who you are as a person, so that
relationship with yourself.
Exactly, relationship with self should be like the foundation. Then like, the platonic and the intimate ones will follow. But people just be out here jumping into fucking relationships like they jumping into bras and shit. So
that's because they're able to. Somebody has allowed them to jump into draws for them intimate relationships to even mean anything.
All you gotta say is you want to have sex, because I want to have sex. Okay, we can have sex. Ooh, this sex was so good. Let's be boyfriend and girlfriend for 3 days. And then we hate each other because I done got pregnant 3 months. Never mind.
That was personal.
Edit that out. Edit that out.
No.
Yes, edit that out.
We'll talk about it later. Okay, but so let's swing it all the way back and we'll break it down. Let's do it that way. On a friendship level, relationship, what does that mean for you?
Friends, I really cherish my friendships because those are the people that you choose. You know, those people choose you. Like your family, you don't really get to choose them. Like you
No,
just pop
you
out the
get
pussy
popped out of.
and boom, that's my cousin. Like I don't want you to be my cousin, but we cousins.
Here we
So
are.
exactly, here we are. So friendships are really, really important to me. And so it's kind of like a sisterhood. And it's a sisterhood that you choose. So I make sure that I absolutely watch how I treat y'all because I wouldn't want someone else treating y'all indifferent. So of
Yeah.
course I'm gonna treat you good because I don't want somebody else treating you bad because I'll fucking kill them. So
Let me tell you something. So I have known Brianna for almost a decade. We've known each other for 8 years. This is the only female friend
yeah.
that I have on this kind of level that I also call my sister. I have a inner circle of 3 people, 2 of which are not here, and we could talk about that later. But we have an inner circle of 3 people, and Brianna is the only female in that inner circle. And I I've never been able to keep friend homegirls.
Well, the thing about girls is, and this might be a real hot take, man. Girls can be really unaccountable sometimes. And
Yes.
so they can be really unaccountable and really passive. And I don't like passive shit. Like, and I think that's why because I don't really have like a whole bunch of female friends either. Like, I have like 2 or 3 friends. Like, I don't really have any male friends, but I only have like 2 or 3 friends.
Oh,
And
excuse me.
so it's kind of like, girls are passive and they're very insecure, but they won't speak on the insecurity. And it's kind of like they just go about it, like they're shady. Like with the Shanquilla girl, none of those people were her friends, but all of y'all are in Mexico together.
Hmm.
Why? You're not friends. So why are you involving yourself in that circle? But it's because everybody want to have a good fucking time and make it look like something is going on instead of something actually being going
Yeah,
on. Like
it's a
address the
persona
fucking
put on.
issue. Exactly.
That's how I feel. So I'm helping a friend plan a wedding um for March, and she's having a bachelorette party. I don't know these broads going on this bachelorette party with. I'm not in a wedding party, but Brianna asked going with me.
Yeah.
I can't, I don't know, y'all. We get in our own little situation, and I'm a go because I'm never that shit with
Yeah,
the girl in Mexico. That will
but
never
I
be an
feel like
option.
there are flags
Yeah,
that show you that people are not your friends. Like, listen to how people talk to you, listen to how people joke with you. Like, there is truth behind jokes. Your friends should never joke about you being broke. Your friends should never joke about any of your insecurities. Your friends should never joke about any struggles you're going through. There should never be any fake aggression, like play fighting. People try to normalize that. That shit is weird. You should not want to put your hands on your loved ones. Play fighting is not fucking normal. No, bitch, keep your hands off me. We can cuddle, but bitch, keep your
we
goddamn
can
hands off.
aggressively cuddle.
Cuddle, like we can hug, we can cuddle, but
Bitch.
no, I don't want you slapping on me and punching on me. I don't like that shit. Like I don't like that. Like why do I have to be aggressive with you? Like,
I
you know?
think I'm definitely more aggressive.
Yeah.
But don't I'm gonna take swinging at me and shit like that personally.
Personally,
Like I don't give a fuck who you are.
we're not.
We
That's
not.
not. No.
We'll never be on that level.
No.
If
Because
I'm having to swing on you like that,
I just won't deal with you.
yeah.
Like plenty of people that I've dealt with in my past, like we can be real good friends, but as soon as you do some shit to me,
Hmm.
and you don't even have to speak, I will never speak on something someone did to me because I'm not your fucking mom. Your
Yeah.
mom is your fucking mom. I'm not gonna fucking raise you. So if you think that it's okay for you to be like that, then fine. Those are your character flaws.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna deal with them unless you're like my sibling, like literally my sibling or you, and maybe a few select other people. I'm not gonna fix your character flaws. Like, bitch, I'm gonna cut you off, and I'm just not gonna fuck with you. Period. Because I don't fuck with people like that.
Did so you
Yeah.
just got mad at me for the way I cut people off.
Well, when I say that, Allie, the wind can blow the wrong way, and you be like, "Fuck you, bitch! I'm done with you. Don't speak to me. Die right there. Don't even look at me.
Oh.
Die." And then 2 years later, you be like, "You alive? All right, we can be cool now."
I feel like there's a lesson. I think I cut people off for me.
Yes.
I cut them off for my my peace. You know what I mean?
Yes, and you also have a really, really high tolerance.
I
I
do.
will say that your tolerance is super, super high. Whereas me, the minute you do something to me, we about to have this conversation. And if I feel like when we're having that conversation is going in circles, oh bitch, we ain't gotta have a conversation no more. But I tell you what, you don't know me anymore. I don't care if we see each other in Walmart 2 days later. I don't fucking know you. Don't talk to me.
I think that I can't say now I have that high tolerance.
Yeah.
I've always been an anger builder, but
Yeah.
now I have that high tolerance. I didn't used to have that fucking
No, you
high
didn't have
tolerance.
that high tolerance.
No.
You used to react to everything, but I read something somewhere that we need to focus on where we send our energy, like what we react to, because the more
I was sending it into people's bodies.
right, right. But the more you give, like that energy you gave off, like look at this, bro. Like you've always had like a knack for this, like this podcast stuff. You've always had a knack for this. You could have been doing this years ago, but instead you want to be knocking people's heads off.
I was in college.
You could have been doing it in college. What's your point?
Okay.
Thank you. It's where you send your
I
energy.
have a high my respect level.
Yes,
if I give you respect,
you need to respect
you
me
need
back.
to respect me back. The moment you tip
just
that motherfucking upside down and it start running out, bitch, that's on you. That's not on me.
That's very true, but I don't know. I think that I'm so chill because I know that I will set this bitch on fire. Okay, I'll kill me, I'll kill you, I'll kill everybody in this bitch because you didn't disrespected me. So I think that I'm so chill.
I am that way now because of that.
That's what I'm saying. I think I'm so chill because you really don't want them problems. You don't really know who you're talking to, so you don't really want them problems anyway. So it's just kind of like, I mean, I get what you're saying.
I could say I grew up especially out of put my hands on men, but I grew up.
Oh, I ain't grown from that. I'll punch your ass in the face, boy. I ain't grew from that. I'll punch your ass in the face.
I think about the shit I'm gonna do before I do it. So I do not put my hands on anybody, male, female.
Okay, that's true.
And unless it warrants that. You spit, your motherfucking air hit me too hard.
Yeah.
And I'm there. Oh, that's it.
It's on.
I don't know what to tell you.
I guess you're right. I mean, I will absolutely punch a man in the face.
I will
but
too.
I do try to keep myself away from men that would grant me to punch them.
Yeah, to give me
like
that.
My kid's dad, I haven't seen that guy in like a year physically because I will whoop his motherfucking ass.
Oh, you already know why I haven't seen that child.
That's what I'm saying. So I will say that. I will say that. I will say that. I will say that. And you know what's crazy? Me and dudes have a great relationship for the most part. They have no idea that I will knock them the fuck out. Like, always. Like, any man that's ever chasing me, I always ask them, like, what you want me for? You know I hit on men? Because I'm going to hit your ass. I ain't going to hesitate.
That's some toxic shit.
I know I'm toxic. Because after I hit you, I want to have sex with you. Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's the aggressive shit. Oh, I don't want to play fight, but if I punch you in your shit,
I'm sorry.
I just want to fuck you after.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
What did you do to me for me to punch you? I ain't gonna just punch you to be punching you.
But you are that
ass. I might bite you for no reason.
That's play fight.
But don't bite me back.
You're contradicting yourself.
I know. Don't bite me back though, okay? You bite me.
Yeah, I can do it to you. You can't do it to me.
You bite me, I'm gonna punch you.
Shit. That's fucking terrible. Okay, so then we'll go to non-platonic, not romantic, but intimate.
Fucking.
Yeah.
So fucking relationships. How should you behave in those? Is that the question? That's what I'm asking you guys.
No. We just talked about you putting your hands on people. Fucking.
Okay. I do. But it's okay. Because it's kind of like.
What makes that okay? What makes it non-toxic? Where's the line?
Check this out.
Where's the line?
Hear me out.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you. Before I start putting my hands on you to get away from me. Like, I really don't like you. Like, you don't listen. You can't fucking hear. So if you don't start listening, I'm going to start whooping your ass. And so Men are stupid. They don't take heed. Like you tell them that, and they be like, like a bitch is playing. But then when you really pop them in their mouth because they lie too fucking much,
It's a surprise.
now
Well,
I'm
why'd you do
domestically
that?
violent. Exactly. Now I'm
But it's
domestically
vice
violent.
versa.
Oh, I can take a hit. Believe that.
You can, but the average female.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. I don't preach whooping ass to people, okay? I tell them
You are preaching it very hard right now.
do not hit your spouse. Do not hit your spouse. I'm talking
It is
about
not
how
good.
I am. I'm single, okay? Don't nobody want to be with me. So do not listen to me. And I'm telling you why people don't want to be with me. Like, I know I'm the problem in intimate relationships. I'm not affectionate. Do not hug me. Do not
She's
put your
not.
crusty ass motherfucking lips on me. Okay? I don't want to do nothing but bump uglies and watch TV.
Bump uglies and watch TV. All right. We're gonna move off of that. We're gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Okay, romantic
Wait.
relationship that you know, bitch.
Okay, you said that's fucking. Okay, so if we're talking about romantic, like that should be a space. And the reason that I don't even participate in romantic relationships is because most men just want fucking relationships. Because I feel like if you're in a romantic relationship, it should be a place where both of you can come and be soft and lay your feelings down. Like you don't have to worry about that person throwing whatever you've told them in your face in a later conversation. Like you can come and be intimate and you know each other. Like there's effort there, there's softness, there's vulnerability, there's love. Like that's a romantic relationship. I know how to behave in a relationship, okay? But if we just fucking, we just fucking.
So does the kissing and all of that stuff come back to the romantic relationship?
I get a hug.
Bree and I mean,
I get a hug. We can cuddle. Wow, bro. Keep your crusty lips off me.
What if they're not crusty?
They crusty.
All right. So in any relationship, from friend to non-platonic to romantic, whatever, what is the quickest way to break your trust in a friendship? Let's start with friendship.
For me in that break, when it comes to trust, all of them are the same: romantic, platonic, intimate. All of them. The easiest way to break my trust is to try to tell me you are not who I see you being. That's how you break it. Like if I'm gonna love you unconditionally with boundaries. If a motherfucker come tell me, yeah, I'm a cheating ass nigga, but I'll come home every night and pay the bills and blah blah blah. That's fucked up. But at least you came to tell me. Now it's my choice to
Whether or not you
decide
stick
I want to
around.
exactly. If a girl come tell me like, I'm a bitch. Like I'm a bitch, just like you. I'm a bitch. I'm gonna say what I want to say. You gonna respect me, and if you don't, I'm gonna punch you in the face. I don't care. That's who you are. I can accept that. Like, and that's just what it is. I just don't like people who blatantly do things in front of you, but can't accept that that's who
they
are. This is who you are. If I'm telling you this is what you're doing to me, that's what you're doing. That's another thing that'll do it. Like, do not try to fucking tell me how I feel. I know my fucking feelings. If I said you disrespected me, you fucking disrespected me. I don't give a fuck if your intention was not to disrespect me. You can't tell me how to take your words. And you also can't tell me how to disrespect you back. So just keep that in mind.
So recently I had a friend. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to stop using this fucking word. I had a associate, whatever, that I was cool with. You know, I went to family events. I was always there for his entrepreneurial endeavors, and I'm there, right? That's the kind of friend I am.
Show up.
And trust and respect is gone at this point because I feel like once you have earlier you said that once you start poking at my own insecurities and you start weighing your insecurities on me,
yeah, I don't like that.
It's a problem. But then when I tell you, yo, you're being a douche or you're being a dick or whatever the case may be. I'm telling you to your face and you continue to do that shit. And I'm giving you the boundary line and you crossing that bitch.
So you don't care about
You don't
me.
care.
If I'm steady telling you like this, I had an issue. I had an instant like that. Like, I don't know how to tell you not to disrespect me like that. Like,
Yeah.
once I've told you, and the thing is, if you're over the age of fucking 10, you know what disrespect
You know
is.
what? No.
You know exactly what you're doing.
If you raised right, if you over the age of
Not
5.
even if you raised, bro, you know when you do something to somebody, what you're intentionally meaning to do to them. Me and this girl was having, I ain't gonna say no names, but you know, me and this girl was having conversations, and she disrespected me so many motherfucking times, it was ridiculous. I couldn't even bring people around because she didn't know how to fucking act.
I was like, who are we talking about?
You know exactly who we're talking about. She don't even know how to fucking act. Don't even know how to treat people, and just dedicated to the non-growth. Like, that's just who I am. Bitch, that's not cute. Like, I can't take you no fucking where. Bitch.
I'm not, I will never feel like I need to change someone. If that's who you are, that's who you are. That's cool.
Exactly.
But I also can't make you be the friend that I am.
I can't make you show up for me the way that,
and it's never going to happen like that. But bitch, you need to learn how to be a friend of some kind.
No, not even that. I have come to the point where I don't go looking for a friend. Like, I know I'm a good friend. I know anybody who is in connection with me, I'm a good friend. Because one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to show up. Some fucking way. Emotionally, maybe not financially, because you know. But emotionally, physically, I am there. Like, if I got it financially, I'll give it to you. I ain't gonna say I'm balling because I'm not. But if I have it to give, I will give it to you.
Yeah.
Like, so.
Is there any way, at any point with certain people, because I know it's not everybody, it depends on the situation, where that trust can be brought back?
Yes, it just depends on if I value who you are as a person, and and we can sit down and have the conversations. Like, it's the space. Like, at the end of the day, people are looking for space, like a space to say what they need to say. I was talking to my sister earlier. She was like, the family just sweeps everything under the rug. They don't never want to talk about anything, and that's most people. Everybody sweep everything under the rug. Everybody got something they don't want to fucking talk about, and if we are having an issue and you are willing to sit down with me and have that conversation, and talk about it. Okay, we can talk. Like, I know who you are. At the end of the day, I'm going to trust you to be exactly who you are. What's going to run me off from you is if you don't trust you to be exactly who you are. Because if you don't trust you, how you going to trust me? Because at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. If I'm telling you that you're a fucking narcissist and you're telling me that you're not a fucking narcissist, you don't trust yourself. Like, narcissistic people are really very insecure. Like, they don't even trust them fucking selves. So why would you trust me? You don't trust me, so you finna be putting me through the fucking most. Like, no.
I can say for me, my inner, y'all three, yes. There's always a way for us to figure it the fuck out.
Yes.
Doesn't matter what it is.
Me first. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
But anybody else, for me, no. You cannot earn my trust back because my respect is limited out. It's just what it is. I don't.
I mean, I think it's different. I wouldn't even say that. They don't deserve your trust. I feel like once a person shows you who they are, you're supposed to fucking believe them. And as adults, like, navigating through life, that's why all these people keep trying to hang with them, but like, they're high school buddies, and people can't get the fuck out of high school because as an adult, you don't know how to navigate life because this whole time you've been constructed. Like, all of your relationships have been placed in front of you. Like, you made your high school best friend because y'all went to the same school because you had to go to the same school.
There was no outside of that.
Right. Not because you chose to be there. Like, in adulthood, you're choosing to be friends with these people, and most people, it's hookup culture. Like, going to the club, drinking, all that, that's all like hookup culture, you know?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, where would you find genuineness in that? Like, people don't even know how to sit at home and like watch TV with each other
and just be
and just chill and be quiet. People don't even know how to sit in silence together.
Move that mic closer to you if you're gonna keep going back.
People don't even know how to sit in silence together.
I didn't say I couldn't hear you, bitch. I just wanted you to move the mic closer to you. If you're gonna keep sitting like back. This. Yes.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, I get it. It's just not even close, like, I have work family.
Yeah.
It's now limited to like a group of my three. I have a work family. Like I have a work husband
Yeah.
for in the fire part. So I can he could be in this
Yeah.
in my
Area.
core.
Yeah.
You know, but I just anybody outside of him and a couple other maybe three other people, I don't
Yeah.
have time for it. I
See,
don't want the friendship. I'm
see,
cool.
I ain't gonna lie. Everywhere I work, I like all. There's only one job, and what's crazy is, I won't even say I didn't like them as a people. I didn't like how they worked. I
Mhm.
won't say like I'm really good at separating people. Like I can like you as a person, but not like you as a worker. Like I would enjoy you as a person, but I do not like working with you because you lazy, because you
Oh, I
drag
can't
behind. Like
separate them.
you gotta learn to do that, man.
I can't
People.
separate them. If you have poor work ethic, honey, we can't be in the same spaces.
I mean, I understand that, but I don't know. I separate the role from people all the time because at the end of the day, like you're more than a firefighter. You're more than a podcaster. You're more than my friend. Like you're Allison. Like
Mhm.
that's who you are. And so who is Allison? Like that's always what's important to me. Like the core of who a person is. Like all these jobs and shit, bro, we're playing roles.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's kind of like I can separate the two just because I don't know.
I separate the two to cut you off. I can't say that. Like
Mhm.
in that recent situation with my friend,
Mhm.
I separated the two. We've
Cuz
had
we have something to
conversations,
do. Yeah.
but his issue isn't that he has a bad that he's bad in work or
Yeah.
whatever. He doesn't
His
have a bad work
he
ethic.
has some characters.
He has character flaws,
Yeah.
and we all got them. But I cannot be, bitch. My cup is full, and it's
Mhm.
in a tub
Mhm.
that is overflowing itself.
Yeah.
I can't do for you. You can't add nothing else to me.
Yeah, because I got enough going on my own plate.
Mm-mm.
And so, I mean, I absolutely understand that. But, my favorite thing to say to people that try to argue with me is fight your character flaws, not me. Okay. Because people really don't face their character flaws. People do
Mhm.
not want to look at that side of themselves. In their mind, they want to be the best possible person they could be. What the fuck do you mean I got issues? I don't have issues. And it's kind of like, it's been normalized to say, like you just said, we all have issues. We all have issues. No, bitch, you got issues. I'm healing over here.
Yes, but
So
relatively, bitch,
yeah,
you got your own issues.
issues.
Like everybody
Yeah,
has their own issues, however they may come.
yeah,
But figure your shit out, bitch, before you
yeah,
come over here fucking
yeah.
with me in my
I
little
don't.
house.
I don't like that. And see, I will say that's the quickest way to make me go off when you like. I don't argue with people, but I will definitely have adult conversations. Like I'm 30 now, so what the fuck else am I supposed to talk about? We're gonna talk about that statement you just made and how it made me feel. Because what the fuck else are we supposed to talk about? We're 30. I'm 30 years old. Like I'm not talking to a fucking kid. Like you're not talking to a kid. I don't want to fucking talk about TV, bitch. I want to talk about why you said that. And then let's get to the deeper problem. Why you think it's okay to say something like
And
that.
try me like that.
Exactly. So especially excuse me. Especially I forgot I was even like recording.
Go
But
ahead, Chef. Ignore.
especially it's kind of like I don't know, bro. I can't I can't really get into this conversation because this may go up somewhere and someone might listen to it one day and they absolutely can connect the dots and say that is absolutely me that she's talking about. And I would never.
But wouldn't that put it at
Oh, the shoe gone motherfucking fit.
okay?
Okay. One thing about me, I'll lace that bitch up on your foot. I'm talking to you, man. And I won't do that just because, that's their privacy. And then on top of that, I'm not real big on.
We're not unvolters.
Yeah, I'm not it's not even that. I'm just not big on whatever go on between us, that's gonna stay between us. Like
Yeah.
I never want on public display. I would never put anything on public display. Even when me and my kids' dad used to have our issues, I do not argue in front of anybody. We can talk about it in the room, but I'm not gonna argue in front of anybody. Like maybe in the beginning we did like that, but then I quickly learned like my beef is with you, not them.
Yeah.
I don't need them to understand I don't need them to hear what the fuck I said. I need you to hear what the fuck I said.
Mhm.
So Excuse me. So yeah, bro, I can't really say what I want to say because relationships are a touchy subject for me because me and this broad been going back and forth and I love her so fucking much, but I want to punch her in her fucking face sometimes just because you are dedicated to non fucking growth. Like you're dedicated to growth in certain areas. And that pisses me off because no one can come to you and tell you like an need to not
Get your
even
shit
that's what I'm
together.
saying. Not even that it's my place to tell you to get your shit together. But bitch, if you keep handling me like that, I can't fuck with you. And that's what hurts more. Like falling in love is easy. It's falling out of love that's hard because you want to
Yes.
love that person so fucking much. And I don't want to cut you off. But bitch, you're not gonna keep handling me like that.
Child.
And so, but when it's normalized in their life, and people allow them to behave like that, like no one else checks it, like nobody else checks it. You look like the bad guy when you're the person to be like, "All right, bitch, chill out." Like,
I think that's my biggest issue is I won't check it. I won't check it for a while. I'll check like, throughout. I'll be
yeah,
like, "All right, bro, like look, you acting this way, you're doing this,
I
and
don't like it.
I don't like it."
Mhm.
I'm an anger builder, so I'm gonna let you do that shit for a while. And then when it come down to it and I lose my shit, it's gonna be for everything you
And
fucking did.
and
And it's
see,
always at the most smallish. It's always when
because
it's
it's
small
always something
shit.
that tips. Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is that my family says that I'm unhinged because I'm not like that. I ain't no anger builder. The very fucking minute you cross that line, you do something I do not like because I build resentment quick. My cutoff game is strong. I tell people all the time, I absolutely have daddy issues, but they're abandonment daddy issues. You give me 30 minutes, you won't know me no more. Literally, I will leave, bitch. I'll pack all this shit up and be gone. I'll leave shit behind. I don't give a fuck. I don't have no
Yeah.
attachments, and I'm very emotionally unavailable. And so, if you're in my circle, I try to fight those feelings off as hard and
It's
as
very
long
hard.
as I possibly can. And so, when it comes to that relationship, it's kind of like that's the longest friend I've had. That was my friend when I didn't
Hmm.
have a fucking friend. And that also taught me not to go looking for a friend because that became my friend when I didn't have a friend. I was looking for a friend, that became my friend. And so I feel like that's probably why that person thinks they can just treat you any kind of way, and it's just kind of like
Because it's been an ongoing
an
thing.
ongoing
It's
thing. Yeah.
always we mask it or we sweep it,
Yeah.
and now it's like, all right, bro.
That's enough. And so now when I speak on it, because obviously when we were children, like I had my own shit going on, girl. I was a hot girl. So I was into my own shit. So I
Acting
couldn't even
up.
always, girl, my mom couldn't stand me. Anyways, um, so it's not even that. It's kind of like I just in high school, of course, you can't address it. Like you don't know you don't know how you want to be treated yet. You just taking anything. Like as children, probably from like 19 to probably like 24, you just take whatever somebody is giving you because you're still navigating life. I feel like. And so after that, like after you tell a person so many times, like, hey, I actually realized that I don't fucking like this. Could you actually fucking stop? If you tell them that and they say they love you, like, so fucking stop. Like,
Just stop.
the fact that you can't stop lets me know that you don't actually respect me. That's where I feel disrespect. That if I'm coming to you and telling you that you're doing this, I don't fucking like it. Fucking stop right fucking now,
Mm-hmm.
and you still steadily do it. Oh, okay, so you don't respect me. I'm not gonna talk to you about it anymore. I'm just gonna take what I have and I'm gonna go. And so you can do with that whatever the fuck you want to do with that. I don't care. I'm not even gonna show up to your funeral. You know I want a closed funeral, right? Like that's what I'm saying. Like that's the kind of cutoff I have. Like, bitch, you'll die in my head. My mom's first husband died, and everyone was so fucking mad at me because when they were telling me about this man's death, I was just like, okay, he died 10 years ago. Like, what are you talking about? Like that's how I am. You will be nothing to me.
Yeah.
And I don't want that for that person. Even my kid's dad, like, I have gotten to a point where I have to treat him like that. And I don't like that because we have a kid, but I have to treat you like you're nothing because you can't separate the two. Like, you don't know if you want to marry me or kill me. You don't know. You don't know if you want to fuck, marry, or kill me, bro. Like, it's draining.
But do
So,
you think you are a part of that problem?
me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm a part of the motherfucking problem.
Okay.
But in my defense,
Uh huh.
Why do I have to tell you? Why do I have to tell you? Like, I don't understand why men like want to be men, but you have to tell them what to do, like how to be men. Like, why do I need to tell you? Pay the fuck attention. Like, you know these things are coming, so why not just do what you're supposed to do? Why the fuck do I have to come tell you what to fucking do? So if I have to come tell you what to fucking do, I'm gonna tell you what to fucking do.
Some men need mothers.
I don't want to be your fucking mama, okay? I want you to be my sugar daddy. I
All
don't want to be your
right.
mama.
All right. All right.
I ain't lying.
Bitch. Okay. You don't want to be his mom, but you want a sugar daddy. What's
Hell
the difference?
yeah, because let me tell you something. Any man you stay with, he gonna want to run that fucking house, okay? So I'm only working for one fucking man. It's either your ass or the white man. It ain't gonna be both of you motherfuckers, okay? You want me to rear these children or you want me to go to work? And let me tell you something. I don't want no motherfucking roommate. So if I got to go to work, we ain't staying together, okay? And when I want some dick, I'll call you. No, you ain't finna get on my nerves, man. I'm not finna be cleaning up after you. No, I don't need you cooking my meals because I cook my own fucking meal, bitch. I don't need you doing none of that shit for me. Either you gonna be my provider or you gonna be my nothing because you're gonna want to tell me what to do. You're gonna want to run the fucking household. And if I'll be damned if I'm cooking dinner for a nigga, I gotta tell to take the motherfucking trash out. No, absolutely not.
So, this is where me and Bree are different. Do you hear me?
I'm not good with relationships
at all. But let me tell you something. I can't be a stay-at-home mom. I don't know. Maybe it's the hustle in me. Maybe it's the I love money, so I want my own. I don't know what it is, but I cannot be a stay-at-home mom. And I
can.
I know you can.
I have a hot take.
What?
I've been working since I was 16 years
Join
old.
the club.
14 motherfucking years, okay? Dealing with people, listening to people, hearing people talk and breathe and eat and tell me they fucking problems.
Then why won't you work for yourself?
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know, I've invested so much into this fucking capitalist ass country. I've invested so much into
it. When we came out our mother's vaginas, okay, we were investing in this goddamn country. Okay.
But me being a stay-at-home, I wouldn't be a lazy stay-at-home. I absolutely would find a way to work for myself. Like, I'm very creative. I'm very logical.
But what if that man was like, no?
Who's gonna say no?
What if that man was like, no, I want you to stay at home, cook, clean, wipe them kids' asses, put them to bed, wake them up. Shit, he might even want you to homeschool them motherfuckers. Then what?
I am a grown ass woman. You ain't gonna tell me motherfucking no. I can do all of that and still run something for myself, because one thing you should never, ever, ever do is pour out into so many motherfuckers that you don't pour into yourself. So you got me fucked up. Yes, I would find something for me to do. I just wanted to clarify, okay? I would absolutely find something to make me some money, because the last thing a nigga gonna do is trap me, okay? Entrapment, not my thing. No, I go to jail.
So what's entrapment when it's a woman?
Oh, entrapment when it's a woman?
When a woman does it to a man, what's the difference?
Them babies. Them girls that get on top of them boys and ride that nut out of them and have them babies and think them babies gonna keep that boy next to them, and them babies will be so in love with them, and they'll want the boy to be in love with them like the baby in love with them. He don't care though. He just treating her like a damn dog, dragging her all over the damn place, and she just, oh, my man, and them babies.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna leave that one for another day.
Oh, wait. No. The babies, cars, money, bitch, RN. What the fuck is an RN doing dating a drug dealer? Why?
She likes.
I don't want to hear that bullshit. Why are you dating him? I ain't telling you not to fuck him, okay? I ain't telling you not to fuck him.
What's the difference?
Fucking?
No. Okay. When you dated, come on now. Come on. All right. Come on. When you get into that drug dealing life and start fucking them niggas.
Why they at your house?
Because that's what it becomes.
Meet me at a hotel. What the fuck is you talking about? You're a wanted criminal. You're not coming to my house.
Bree, stop talking to me before I call you by your government name. We're moving on. Okay, I'm not finna fucking play with you. You full of shit, bro.
Oh, ain't nan one of my Ain't nan one of my hoes ever came to my house ever. If you call
That's
them,
fine.
call them motherfuckers
Yeah,
right
but let's
now.
not act like.
I,
All right, bring it back. Thank you.
I love drug dealers.
All
Don't
right,
don't get it
all
wrong.
right, all right, all right. Households. Let's go back. Okay.
Yeah, let's go back. Oh my gosh, don't fucking count. Oops, was I
Oh,
supposed
I
to say
was
his name
not.
on that?
I don't care. That ain't got
Oh,
nothing to do.
he don't fucking
I
count,
never
girl.
said Donald counted.
He don't count. That's the only man I live with. He don't fucking count.
Child, okay.
Anyways,
So
moving on.
Brianna came and visited me for Thanksgiving, although it was the day after, but we still did like a slight Thanksgiving, right? I do not do holidays with my family. Like not in the slightest. And I'll tell you why. Okay. One, I don't want unnecessary ass questions asked to me that you're not going to like the answer to, nor are you going to like the rebuttal of the question I'm going to give you. Okay. I don't like going to see them. And I also don't like going to see motherfuckers that have done me wrong.
Yeah.
I think that's my biggest issue.
You need to have the conversations.
What conversation?
Any conversation. Walk up on that motherfucker and tell him exactly how you feel. I mean, I want to go to holiday. I ain't been to holidays with my family in 2 years, but I can't wait till Christmas because we having the conversations. If I feel like something needs to be said, I'm gonna say it because I feel like we're adults now. What the fuck are we holding back? What? You know, we have to move forward. Like we
I
have to
think
move
we're
forward.
past that though for me.
Oh yeah, for you, yeah.
I think I'm past that. I think I've expressed myself on that. If anything, I'm fucking blunt. I'm gonna tell you.
Exactly.
You fucking with me.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. You already vocalized it. Like I absolutely understand where you're coming from. But you know, me and Todd just had this conversation earlier.
Yes.
And she's like, no. Like she hate everybody. And it's just kind of like,
I don't hate nobody. I love y'all. I just don't fuck with you.
that's what I'm
I
saying.
can't.
Okay, well, Todd don't hate everybody, but you know, it's just kind of like, I mean,
I think that's because Ty is in the same city. Them motherfuckers can pop up on her.
yeah, that's true too. But even still, it's just kind of like my family in general, they like that. Like they be like, I don't want to deal with it. But do you know how stressful it is driving to 4 houses for one fucking holiday? I ain't driving no motherfucking where, but it's stressful. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. Family's big to me. Like family is really, really big to me. And I'm also very forgiving person. Like if you're in my inner circle and family is technically in my inner circle, like I love you. And so I love unconditionally with boundaries. So it's kind of like, you're not going to like set me on fire or spit in my face or do nothing to my kid, but you can do whatever you want to do in life. Even smoke crack. I'm going to put you in rehab, but you can do what you want to do. I'm gonna love you regardless. Like I'm not gonna hold it to you, you know, because if
Yeah.
I'm still interacting with you, obviously I don't care. And so I think that's why I don't have a problem with the holidays. One thing I will say is I don't like, I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. I just don't like to get together on holidays and do fake petty shit.
Thank
You
you.
know, I
I'm
understand
not
that. I
gonna sit in
understand
your
that.
face and act like
Nothing's
we
wrong.
good. Like
Let's
I
have the
can't.
conversation. And I mean, I guess I understand where Ty was coming from because if you don't want to have the conversation, if you're not gonna be accountable, why the fuck do I want to hear you talk about it?
Exactly. If you're not going to be accountable for the situation or but you want to hold me accountable for shit, oh
Yeah.
no, fuck you.
Right, right. You know, I was telling telling Ty earlier today, like I don't care about name dropping on my family because I can give them a hug and they'll get over it. But like I was telling her today, I was like, my childhood was not good. Like they were
Mm-mm.
fucking awful. So I really shouldn't be talking to them. Like they were very awful. Like that mean girl shit. My stepmom used to be the fucking queen of mean girls, okay? For no fucking reason. That's why I would never be a mean girl because I knew that that's not something that I would want to portray myself as,
Yeah.
you know? And so I told her, like, I shouldn't be talking to them. I have no reason to talk to them. I have no reason to be in good graces with them. I have no reason to care what they think. But it's for me because me as a parent, I wouldn't want they were still learning. Like no one told my stepmom like that's distasteful. You shouldn't act like that.
Yeah.
But now that she's older, she does not act like that. She is a saint. Like literally, she's a fucking saint. I love her so fucking much. But she needed to grow. Like she needed to go through those things. She needed that moment because everybody goes through those arrogant, egotistical moments.
Mhm.
You know? And so I just want my kids to give me the same grace and humility. And that's what I was telling Ty. It's kind of like I don't interact with my family and I don't forgive my family for them. I don't
I
give
do
a
it for
fuck.
myself.
I do it for myself because it would break my heart if Haven ever did. Oh, I need that bleeped out.
Stink. If stink ever.
Ever decided, you know what? Fuck my mom. I ain't fucking with her no more. That would kill me dead. I literally would take my fucking life because I love my little kid. You know?
Let's not do that.
I know,
Okay,
but I'm
that'll make
just
it worse.
I know, but you know,
I
like
think
I love my little kid.
I'm not in the I'm very good at creating year or 2, 3 long distances
Yeah.
from family. Um, like I've done it with my mom. I
Yeah.
was in college, I cut her off for 2 years.
Yeah.
Joshua,
Yeah.
cut that nigga off for 2 years. You are only going to continue to gaslight me and pick at me and um
Just mishandle me
all together.
in
You're only
general.
gonna be able to
Yeah.
do it for so long. So once I get there, and most of the time it's with family. If I won't cut you off, but so that I don't blow up and lose my shits, and you can. To me, it's like giving. Unfortunately, it's not a good thing, but it's like teaching you a lesson. You can't respect me. You're gonna have to go over there and
The,
figure that shit out and figure
you're
out where
not
you're
wrong for
going
that though.
wrong at.
You're not wrong for that though. Like you're not wrong for that. My difference is kind of like I'll have the conversations with you because once I cut you off, once I say I'm done, I'm done. There's nothing there. Once I cut you off, that's it.
Yeah.
There's no rekindling. I don't care if I see you 5 years down the line, fucking on fire. I might throw a cup on you if I loved you at one point. I might throw some water on you, but I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I tell people all the time, like when I be hearing about women and they spouses and how they don't want to be with them and la 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 and all that bullshit, I be like, oh girl, mm. I'll break up in a heartbeat. You won't know me. And that's for all relationships. I will break up with you. Just like my job. They have no fucking idea I'm not coming back. They have no idea. Like I turned in my 2 week notice, but they literally have no idea I'm not coming back. But that's just the kind of person I am. And I know that. And I know I need to grow from that. But I feel like that's a toxic trait that's good to hold on to because I know when to get up from a table. Like get up from the table, like just get up. And I think as women it's frowned upon, it's frowned upon for us to do it because we're supposed to be soft and vulnerable and we're
And
supposed to be forgiving,
ladylike and
ladylike.
love on everybody. Like
I seen some bullshit that said a nice lady doesn't speak on it or some bullshit like that, and I
we're
said,
supposed to be hush.
and I think that's insane because if you're not giving a man what he need, he gonna get right on up from that motherfucking table and
And
find
move
him another one
along.
and take his chair with him. And if that motherfucker bought a dish, he's taking his dish. He taking all that shit with him, and he gonna take it and go on about his way. So why can't I be like that as a woman? You know?
But I think that's why I do the distance thing, like because I don't want to cut anyone out. My heart is huge.
It
My
is.
heart is fucking huge.
It
And
is.
that is the worst trait that my people gave me.
I don't think so.
I do because
I
and
think
I think the best one they gave me was the fact that I'm blunt and I value my respect.
yes, but I feel like first of all, Allie, like you said, I've been knowing you for like 8 years, bro. So I've been watching you grow. You've really grown as a person, and it's kind of like you just have to form those boundaries. It's not wrong having a big heart. I have a huge heart. But I had to teach myself like quit showing up for people the way they don't show up for you. Show up for
Yeah.
the people who show up for you, and that's just that on that. Like I don't expect anybody to do a thing for me. But if you do that thing for me, I will do that thing for you. Like, you know? And so it's just kind of like it's nothing wrong with having a big heart because I'm a very very giving person, but I know how to give to you and still cut it off and have nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
Like I'm just giving you something. We're
I
not
think I just
friends.
prolonged it too long. Like
Yes.
I all right, bitch. I need all that, okay? I prolong it. So that's why I think it's a bad trait. Cause it's my
It's not. It's first of all, we're not taught boundaries.
no,
As
we're not.
women are not taught boundaries from the first day they come out. When we were younger, people were forcing hugs on us, kisses on us,
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of fucking shit on us. And we would have just had to take it because, that's what little girls are supposed to fucking do. So as women, I feel like women in general have a hard time with boundaries because we're not allowed to have boundaries from a very early age. And so I think once you get your boundaries intact, like really, really get your boundaries intact and like decide where your energy is going to go because you don't address everything, but you react to it.
Yeah.
Once you get that part leveled
I
out,
am learning to use my
that's what I'm
words.
saying.
I am.
Exactly. So you'll be okay. I've been watching you for 8 years, bro. You're going to be just fine. In like 3 years, you're going to be like excelling at this shit, bro. So don't sweat that shit.
Look, I have grown, guys. I have grown.
Allie used to be a bodyguard for the parties. The doorman.
Most of them damn parties I was throwing.
She was the doorman. The bouncer.
Child. At 5'6" at 135, 45 pounds.
You remember them calling me parties?
My last fight was at a... Okay, so y'all don't know... a lot of y'all don't know me, but okay. Me and Bree went to the same school. It's in Wichita. We went to fucking MSU, okay? Ugh. And when Bree met me, she didn't... You didn't think I was a nice person because of my fucking face expression.
I thought she was a bitch. She was always...
I am a bitch.
So mad.
I'm not mad.
Under that hard shell is a soft interior.
Fuck you. But mind you, okay, so I went to school for however many years, and then I decided to start fire school. Mind you, fire school was like 4 years ago. Yeah, really? I hit my 4-year mark 2 weeks ago, okay? But right before I started fire school, y'all, like, it was like, what, a month?
4 fucking years?
Like a month, maybe 2 months before I started fire school, I had a fight at that goddamn Colony Park Apartments, okay?
Yeah, she did.
And it was because I was disrespected, or at least I felt disrespected. I was disrespected. Okay, so look, I feel like in Wichita, African and Caribbean individuals are praised, right? Mm-hmm. So that apartment complex was predominantly Caribbean.
I would just like to say something real quick on
Go
that.
Ahead.
I feel like in Wichita, it's a lot. It's unspoken, but they already have their own community, and they already feel a ways about Americans in
absolutely,
general.
which is fine.
Yeah, but keep that if you already feel a way.
Keep it there, bro.
Exactly. Like, stay at home in your country. Like, not being funny, but do not come over here aggressive, arrogant, and people are trying to befriend you, and you're trying to act like you're better than them. I do not like that. I seen a bitch that I went to school with, Karis. Sorry, Karis. Yeah, yo motherfucking ass. I always try to speak to her, but the last time I spoke to her, the bitch act like she didn't want to speak to me. Ho, I don't have to speak to you.
Karis has a natural, like...
Okay. Yo ass, bitch, I don't gotta speak to you. And so I get what you're saying. Like, yes, they carry an arrogance.
Yes, they carry an arrogance. And I think, okay, so when they're trying to be an ass and they were trying to come through that party, usually a lot of the parties over there, when they throw them, they're free.
Yeah.
Or they're free to them, and then they charge everybody other
else. Yeah, but it wasn't free.
I said, no, baby, this is my shit. So everybody's paying to come in here. I paid to be here. So you paying to come in here. Yeah. And they thought they was going to get me and try to get me through the downstairs back door. Oh, baby, no. Okay. Okay. But it was that B word. Yeah. It was like the 15th, 16th, 17th time it had been told to me. And I checked that motherfucker.
Absolutely.
And it was probably his 4th time saying it. And he told me to come down them steps. And I said, okay.
I'm on my way.
You got the right bitch. Right. And then he had that bitch that I was actually semi-cool with. a little too liquored up and thought she could come and swing at me. Oh no, it's up from there.
And
That nigga got popped
I
2-3 times that
I
day.
don't like
I
shit
didn't
like
like that
I
shit.
don't like shit like that.
That nigga can handle his own. I don't
like
care if you a bitch or not. I knew what I was walking into when I
would've-
walked my ass down them goddamn steps.
That's what I'm saying. I do not like girls who fight for boys. P.S. motherfucking A.
And that wasn't her nigga.
I don't like if you fight for him. I don't care if it's your brother. I don't care if it's your cousin. I don't care if you're fighting to entertain them. It is not cute to me. Because why the fuck do you want to entertain a nigga like that? Don't you know that a man of substance does not like no fighting ass, liquored up ass bitch? You hard ass uncle. Like, calm down.
Free. We are way off.
Oh, absolutely.
But I had to tell that, like, I can't.
I know.
I have grown. I have grown a lot. And that was 2 months before I went to fire school. I went to fire school in 2018.
4 fucking years. But you know, I saw a picture of Haven
on the fire truck a year ago, 2 years ago,
yes.
2-3 years ago. Yes, it was in 2019, so 3 years ago. Yes,
my little bitty baby.
And she ain't little no more.
No, she's not.
That's a grown ass woman.
Okay, let's get back on track. What's next? I never got to really look at that.
No, but I sent it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
University of Kentucky. I got to look at that. I didn't get to look at the University of Kentucky thing. Personally, I think that girl should go to jail.
She did.
And stay there.
I actually haven't heard any updates from it, so let's back it up.
Wait, can I just say, excuse me, that them kind of white girls, like the one with all the racial slurs and talking to that black girl all crazy, them be the ones that them black boys love to go run and get it.
All right, we not there. We are not there. We are not there. Let it go. We are not. That's another day. That's another day.
Them be the ones, though. Them be the ones.
All right. So the University of Kentucky had an incident a couple weeks ago. This Caucasian
white girl.
Yes. She was a senior at this university. She only had like a semester left, but that's on her. Dummy. Fuck you.
You a dummy.
You a dummy. She was in a very high esteemed program at the university. She worked for somebody big. I don't fucking remember. But and she worked in Dillard's or some shit like that. I don't remember. But I'm probably way off. I should have got my life together.
Who cares? We don't give a fuck about your life, bitch. You threw it away.
She did. So basically what happened was there was a black girl and her black friend they were RAs in her building of where she stayed. By the time
I was a senior?
No, by the time I was in my second year, I think I was in the apartment.
Right. What are you you childish anyway, because what the fuck are you doing staying in the dorm? What are you
still staying in the dorm for?
You not. Like, you're childish.
That's what I'm saying. She's a freshman RA, and homegirl was basically like sticking her head out of the little window shits and asking her she's okay. Couldn't hear her, came out there and was asking her. This little heifer proceeded to swing on this girl and call her the N-word.
Hard R.
Extremely hard R. And it was counted for more than 30.
And that's insane, because I would have knocked all 32 of her motherfucking teeth out of me.
Let me tell you something. And that is the straight, because she swung on everybody in the room. Her friend, the other friends that came down, other people she called. That I commend that girl.
I would have shot the bitch.
Nah, let me tell you something. I commend that girl. I commend that girl for holding her composure, because honey, she wanted it. There was a point in time where she had to.
Because if she would have reacted, the story would have been about her.
And it would have been flipped instead of it being about her and her being the victim of the situation.
See, I'm still growing up. I'm still maturing because
because I'd have fucked her up.
Okay.
I would have fucked that little white girl up. I would
have fucked her.
Y'all have thought it was a goddamn crime scene, and she just came in here and I just lost it.
First of all, the news story would have been totally different. I would have shot that bitch right in her damn shoulder.
My hands are just as lethal. Fuck the shoulder. I want to see you in the hospital for a little while, ho.
No.
I want your parents to think about the way that they fucking raised you.
We talked about this last night. Mm-hmm. My knee's bad. I can't do all that no more.
I don't care how bad.
I'm gonna shoot you. I want to shoot somebody like Martin Lawrence got shot on Bad Boys. I'm gonna shoot your ass.
Stupid. Yeah, homegirl would have had to catch all of this. She couldn't have been at
You know
MSU.
what? You know what? I'm saying that, but I probably would have did just what this little girl did because that's worse. Like she's never gonna get her life back. Like I sit here and play and say that I would have did that, but I absolutely would have ruined her life just
I'd
like
have thought about
this.
it. I'd have thought about my actions before I did it, but
Yeah. No.
she wouldn't have been. I think she drew blood on that girl. The moment, the way she was grabbing her,
Oh, girl.
scratching her
Oh,
and shit.
no, no,
She
no,
was
no,
kicking her. I
no.
think that kick would have had her flipped.
You know what? Nope. I would have still ruined her life because while she's going to trial for all this, like, yeah, she'll probably be able to get a job, but this shit gonna tie her life up for a good 2 fucking years. Your
That's
parents are
not
gonna
long
have,
enough for me.
it's not long enough, but your parents are gonna have to take care of you. And in an adult world, this bitch is a senior, okay? So not
So
senior
you're
in
at
high
least
school.
22,
She's 23,
24 years
so
old.
by the time she get done with this, she'll be 27. Bitch, let me tell you something. Okay? That's a large chunk of your life, your adult life being fucked up. It's hard. If you set back 3 years, it's gonna take you 6 years to get back to the spot that you was in before you had that little setback. So look,
I think that's a problem for PWIs. Look,
oh yeah, yeah.
I feel like at MSU we had it. We just,
but they kept it under wraps because
for a little while. But that was because the year before me, 2 years before me was you. Yes. Right? 2 years before me, that was the first big ass.
And they was fighting, okay? They was fighting. That's why they kept it under wraps, because they was fighting. You had people like my kid's dad and his friends coming through there, don't know how to act, don't have no home training. All they came to school to do was fight, okay?
And play football.
Okay, guys just start wanting their degrees and doing right and stuff, because when I went to college, they was just showing up to play football and fight and go fuck the hoes in the community.
But then when I came in, we were the largest. Mm-hmm. We were the largest group of African Americans.
And Wichita in general is very, very,
yes, it's conservative.
Wichita Falls, Texas is very racist. Bowie is a sundown town. So
yes, Bowie is a sundown town. We drive all the way through Bowie, Decatur.
Fuck you, Bowie.
And anything else, because we can't be out there when sundown comes. Well, you cannot get out your car. No. I don't care if I got a drop of gas. It's not me. It will not be me. But I think PWI, I think that's a slight issue. It doesn't. There's no spaces, so we have to create our spaces. Yeah. And then
they police the spaces.
And
which is crazy to me, because like I said, Wichita has like this one club, literally like 4 people have died up there, but they won't shut it down. But remember, they shut down that haystack, the motherfucking hole in the wall. This place is a shed with a front door on it, guys.
Where's that at?
Girl, down Scott Street.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know where it is.
You know exactly where it is because it's sitting up on stilts.
Yeah, I know where that is. Mm-hmm. I never went in there.
People be sitting out on that front porch in fucking kitchen chairs, bro.
I believe it.
That's what I'm saying. So, but that place,
but they shut down open. Fucking Club Play.
Exactly.
They shut down Crush.
Exactly. But you can have stuff like that open. Playmakers, girl, somebody always out there fighting and arguing, and the police don't bat an eye. But as soon as
in them fucking country ass clubs, everybody be fighting at them
somebody
bitches.
Just got stabbed. Somebody literally got stabbed and died.
D&Ds, damn it.
Yeah.
D&Ds. I done slapped somebody in D&Ds.
And they don't care. But if Black people get together and create something, they want to dismantle it, because you cannot be here.
Them motherfuckers is out there by 9:00 when we start our parties.
Right, which is insane.
9:00, and you see police sitting across the way.
And then fucking motorcycle. Fuck you, Wichita Falls.
Child, okay, let's
move on. Let's move on.
So I don't want to like hugely go into this, but we are going to talk a little bit about takeoff steps.
Okay.
But it's not. I don't want to talk about. I really do.
It's more about black on black crime.
It's not black on black crime. For me, it's. I'm tired of hearing that.
I mean, yeah, but for me, I wouldn't even say this because everybody commits crimes against each other, like duh. But it's kind of like, bro,
why is ours such a showcase?
Right. Why is
because let's keep it a buck. White on white crime is way higher.
These people,
way higher.
They be fucking their kids off. They be fucking their wives off. Like, yes, these people be. Have you ever seen The Staircase, that Michael Peterson case? He fucked that lady off. He fucked Kathleen off, bro. And
Honey.
and they and this that man walking around today free, and he busts her shit like a motherfucking taco.
And I get it. And I can also say this. You can't do what you do. And not to say that his death is excuse me, that was out of pocket.
Right. I've been over here clearing my throat the whole time. Pull yourself together. Have some home training.
Okay. um I damn, I forgot what I was saying.
Anyways, yeah.
It's spaces. I think he did not have to die. He did not have to go through all of that. That situation didn't need to happen. But I can also say is you're not from out here. So you cannot do certain things that you do in Atlanta in other cities, especially not in Houston.
Well, you know that they said that it wasn't him, it was Quavo.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah.
The argument was because he was losing.
Yeah.
And then homeboy was on his ass, and he said something to him. His whoever behind him, near him, popped off at the mouth. They made it outside the doors, and homeboy started shooting, and
that's that.
And that was that.
And you know, the only thing I'm gonna say about it is Takeoff. You know my stance. Takeoff was a character. Takeoff was a role that he was playing. So I think for me the issue is, why is it so normal for us to broadcast someone's last moments? Why is it so normal for everyone to be like, rest in peace, Takeoff, rest in peace, Takeoff? Like, yes, give your accolades, give your accreditation, but I feel like the space about his death should not be spoke about, just because we lost a rap character. His mama lost a child. That family lost a person. Like, this Thanksgiving, they had to have their first Thanksgiving without him. And so it's kind of like,
I think they're so televised. You want to know why they're so televised? Because
somebody done made it cool for people to know your damn business.
It's not about being cool. It's not. It's the Holocaust was the first monumental situation that was televised. So now
it's normal.
No.
I feel like people think it's normal to
It is normal. I think it should be normal. This is why I think it should be normal.
Why?
Because that whole instance happened, the Holocaust happened, and it was televised, but then when shit like our shit happened, like when homeboy, when people was getting during the riots, when people were getting their ass whooping shit in the middle of the street by police, that shit wasn't televised. There were pictures later on, but it wasn't televised. Now we record everything because we want everything to be accounted for.
Yes, and that I absolutely understand, but I feel like we as a people, I feel like we share too much.
Yes.
I seen a bitch on TikTok the other day talking about her BV. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah,
in certain spaces, yes, that's okay to have a conversation about.
Man, don't nobody get on goddamn social media and tell nobody that
there's whole podcasts about that.
That's nasty.
It's not nasty. It's informational. Damn it.
Okay, but
not on your own platform. Yes, I get it.
You see what I'm saying? Like, if this is the space for the conversation, we're having a medical conversation about bacterial vaginosis.
Yeah,
I do not want to get on TikTok and hear about you and your funky pussy.
How do you know how she got that shit from?
I don't know how she fucking got it.
All right,
but it's not
most of the time. Who does it come from? Niggas.
But that ain't the point. Don't get on TikTok telling us your coochie stink, okay?
Yeah.
Get the shit worked out.
I just think I think a lot of and it's not about hip hop either. I'm tired of hearing that shit.
Yeah, it's not hip hop.
Some of these men, they have their conversations, they have they do their raps to tell their story of what they've gone through. That's cool, and it's not for everybody, but we're not going to put his death on hip hop. We're not going to put any other rapper's death on fucking hip hop.
Because what people forget is those are people playing a character.
Yes, they coming in as in a role. Once they go mainstream, it's a whole different situation.
Exactly, it's a role. So it's kind of like, if you're so focused on developing that role, you may not like this take, but if a person is so focused on developing a fictional fucking role, as in like a rap artist or something like that, of course other parts of your life, like your character flaws, of course, they're gonna fall. Look at P. Diddy, sick bastard, brother love. Look at him. All he got is money. Carisha just fangirling all over this bastard. P. Diddy is the devil. He is.
What makes it no, different day, different day, different day. Okay.
And I'm gonna come back with that conversation. I'm gonna make sure I got points for that conversation. Yes, Sean Combs, I hate you.
Okay. Okay. The other thing, and I definitely don't want to talk about this, is Kyrie Irving.
I'm applauding him. I heard he showed up on the court with Hanes socks and Skechers because I'ma still get the motherfucking job done.
Let me tell you
okay?
something. Black Israelites was out there for his return. Okay, look, I get it. There's a lot of freedom of speech all of a sudden, but
Why?
I think he
literally-
just didn't articulate himself correctly.
I don't give a fuck what he said. I don't even know what he said. People were literally calling Obama a monkey.
Yes.
Do not fucking talk to me about every time somebody says something about a white, somebody, Jewish, white, whatever in this fucking country, all of a sudden it can't be fucking said. But you motherfuckers be calling people black. I just read a fucking article from the 80s that said something about most of the crackheads being black.
That's not true.
Exactly. Excuse me. Have you ever met a white crackhead? Anyways, not the point. So y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Say, open your mouth, say whatever. Fuck this, fuck that, la 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 la.
But when we open our mouths and we got some money and y'all ready to tear us
you
down,
feel like you gave us that money because that's why they don't want to hear what he got to say because they feel like they gave him that money because they endorsed him because they buy those tickets and that's why I'm against sports. That's why I don't know what Kyrie said because I don't watch sports because I'm against sports because I refuse.
He didn't really say a whole lot. He just didn't for those people, for other individuals that feel some type of way about it, they felt that.
What did he say?
He didn't say a whole lot.
Look it up.
He just didn't articulate himself to what he wanted to say.
I don't feel like he should have had to articulate himself.
And then didn't defend they wanted him to pick a side and defend what he was trying to say or correct whatever the assumption they were making in their own heads. I don't remember what that child said.
I'm about to go look.
He brought up a fucking documentary that he may or may not have watched all of, and then didn't say what he said. He agreed with certain things in it, and didn't say
anti-Semitic messages. Okay,
and didn't say what he agreed with because he didn't agree with everything in there. But my thing is what they made him do to get his job back.
What the
fuck y'all? Kyrie Irving better than me. Okay. Go start your own goddamn league. Go over there and work for Ice Cube and his goddamn league. Fuck that.
So this is what I want to know. I want to know why the fuck. I don't give a fuck who get mad. I want to know why Jewish people get that right. Okay,
There's
you went through.
Jews.
I understand that you went through the Holocaust. I get that. I fucking get that.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to talk about the Holocaust. I know all about Anne Frank motherfucking ass. We don't talk about slavery. We don't talk about Jim Crow. We don't talk
Y'all
about
just took that shit out of fucking books and
exactly.
It really wasn't in the books in the first place.
So why the fuck do I care about an anti-Semitic comment? I don't give a fuck. That's not my problem because my struggle is not your fucking struggle.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what happens when they run that shit. They run the NBA. They run the media. That's why.
That's what got him in trouble.
That's why. I don't
that
know
comment.
They run the NBA. They run the media. So that's why they feel like you can't speak against us because we're paying you. But if all them black boys pulled all their talent out that shit and start going to get regular Walmart fucking jobs, what the fuck is y'all gonna watch? Because I guarantee you, I ain't never met a Jew that could dribble.
All right, we're off. We're way off. All right, there's the end of that. Oh,
I'm
that
sorry.
was a very quick shoot the shit. Okay,
I'm sorry.
Brianna,
I'm sorry.
This is the first
That's why
episode.
You shouldn't put me on stuff like
All right,
this.
so we're gonna go to goals, dreams, and affirmations and health tips. Quick, bitch.
Goals, dreams, and aspirations. I'm just gonna say that my biggest goal is to just live life. Like I'm always so controlling. Like I have to be in charge of every fucking thing. Like I
Yeah.
literally have to have a plan for everything that I want to do, and I just want to live life. Like I don't want to have a plan. Like of course I'm going to go to work. Of course I'm going to make money. Of course I'm going to pay bills, but I'm not going to have a plan for that anymore. I'm
Mhm.
just going to let the chips fall where they fall. Like I have an outline. I know what I want to do, but I'm just going to put the work in because I feel like all these years I've been trying to control the pieces so much and it's not working out. So that's my goal.
For me, my goal as of the moment, one for this podcast, I wanted to do what it's gonna do. I do not have a
Yeah.
like. I
I
wanted to do
like
what it want to
this.
do.
We always have these conversations. I can't believe you actually recorded me in my bullshit, but we
Girl,
always
bye.
have these
But
conversations.
I also like there is a program, and I'm not gonna say exactly what it is, but there is something that I want to put together for kids
Yeah.
and place two things together. And so I'm working on that. I'm gonna keep up with this podcast because I like this.
I
This
like
was
this too. This
nice.
was
I liked
fun.
it. And I'm gonna get my certifications so I can go full time and have a little bit more money.
Yeah.
So
Certification for firefighting?
fire EMT.
Yeah.
I might get
Okay.
my CNA. We'll see.
We need to give you a hand clap.
There's a button.
Do it.
This one. Oh. Okay. You got a health tip or an affirmation?
I have a health tip
On top.
and an affirmation. Actually, the health tip is don't ever let someone treat you worse than you'll treat yourself.
All right.
And the affirmation, I always have affirmations. Let me find one. I'm gonna steal one from someone. I should have said that earlier. I don't know.
My health tip is don't let your cup run over.
Don't be overwhelmed. Oh
Don't let your cup run
no.
over.
My health tip. Fuck
No,
the
my health
affirmation.
tip is drink water. Go
Okay.
ahead.
My health tip is absolutely do not pour into more cups than you have to.
Yes.
Like if that cup is not pouring back into you, don't you pour into that cup. Your time is your motherfucking time, okay? And that comes with anything. If a person is not showing up for you the way that you want them to, not even saying that, the way that you know that you show up for them, they're not showing up for you, just cut it off where it's at. Like, yes, it's gonna hurt, but would you rather both of them hurt? This person steadily like disrespecting you and letting you down and disappointing you hurts, but you having to cut them off hurts. The only thing you gain from cutting them off is your peace, though, because I guarantee you someone's gonna come along and fill that void.
Yeah.
It's just how life goes. Some people are in your life for seasons. I should have said it in my
Seasons and a reason.
I should have said it in my Maya Angelou voice. I was channeling Tyler Perry.
Oh,
Actually.
girl, bye. My affirmation is, bitch, you're doing a good job.
Bitch, you did a good job. You doing a good job.
All right. Y'all have anything next that you want to talk about? Or no, I mean say?
Well,
Not talk about. I don't need a monologue. I just need to know what's next.
For who?
For you.
Like
in life, if you want to talk about it.
Shit, I don't know. I'm not looking. Like I said, I'm just gonna let the chips fall where they fall.
All right. I am.
I thought we was done talking.
We are for the most part. Well, guys, this is my friend Brianna.
That's not my name. My name
This is Bree Mosley.
Bleep that last part out.
This is Bree. And I really appreciate you for coming and doing this with me. Okay. And I'm gonna get mad at my other friends, okay?
Do not get mad at them. Who was here was supposed to be here.
Yes.
This was a good conversation.
I greatly appreciate you for coming and doing this with me. And she will be back, especially during New Year's. And I'm gonna try to do a couple more before then. Okay. Other people.
I think that you're onto something. I think that these are great conversations because you carry a conversation well. So I think that these will be great conversations. There will need to be some editing to the.
Oh my god!
Absolutely. My name is not Brianna.
Her name is Brianna. Her name is Bree, but her name is Bree. My name is Allison. Just don't call me that, y'all.
And don't call me fucking Brianna. I don't care if you call me Brianna. If you call me Brianna, I'm thoroughly gonna get upset. Only my closest people call me that because they know it irritates
All right, so this is Bree, and I'm Ally G, and this is the first episode of a Respected Broad podcast.
Oh, I forgot we were even recording.
Oh,
Yeah.
bye, y'all.